Have you been helping her with her finances? Have you sold any of Elvio's belongings? I seem to recall a pretty fancy pickup that's no longer out front. You see where I'm going with this, don't you? It's not true, and you know it. You're the only one who knows the truth, Cooper, because you're the only one who survived. And I reject your truth. I think I'll invent my own. I sunk 3 wells last week. I didn't even hit water. That's because there isn't any water north of I-20 more than there is south of it. What county? Stonewall. They've been sucking that oil for 100 years. Frack the ones that are going dry and get the hell out. Besides, what are you going to do with 3 wells? Where are my minerals? We should have bought in the basin after COVID hit. No, I don't play that big. We were buying 100 sections for 5 cents on the dollar. That isn't big. That's smart. There ain't no new oil to be found in that rocky red dirt. Shit, this ain't going to be good. Give me a second, boys. Yeah, go ahead, Monty. Hey, let me get some more quiet. All right, how bad? That's a tricky one to answer, Tommy says on the phone. Is it something you and Nate can handle? Well, they're going to hit you from 3 directions: the insurance company, victims' families, and TTP. All right. Well, I'll handle TTP. Who's the best litigation firm in Midland? Well, they won't file here. They'll file in Houston. First one to hire Shepard Hastings wins. Who do you like over there? Clay Chandler's an assassin. You want me to call him? No, I'll call him. You just keep the shit out of the news. This is the patch, Monty. An airplane full of drugs being run over by an oil tanker ain't news. That's just another Monday. Yeah, well, it ain't Monday, Tommy. It's Monday to me, Tommy replies. You gotta quit eating that shit. It's gonna kill you, says the Tupacade smoker. You ever been to Japan? The whole country smokes. 90-year-old men sucking on filterless Pall Malls and then doing an hour of Tai Chi in the park. Same thing in China. Same thing in Italy. And they don't even exercise. All they do is drink wine, eat pasta, and fuck. You know what those 3 countries have in common? Lung cancer ain't even in the top 10 leading causes of death. So it ain't cigarettes. It's sugar and shit like that that kills you. I'm telling you. What happened to your hand? Well, here's a life lesson worth filing away. When hammer hits hand, hammer wins. Your turn? I don't know. They sent me to the truck to fetch a pipe wrench. Next thing I know, I'm flying through the air. Just like that. 3 widows and 6 orphans. 8 orphans. Here's reason number 1 of about 300 why you might want to find a better way of making a living. What am I going to do? Sit in an office and sell computer chips? Yeah, maybe. I know what I'm going to do when they sew up what's left of my finger. I'm going to drive over to Luce's house and tell his wife she's lost a husband and 2 nephews. And then I'm going over to Armando's house and do the same kind of thing. And then I'm going out to Elvio's house to tell a 22-year-old mother to break out the wantads and get a job. No time to grieve, no time to mourn, because banks don't wait. You might want to look at the wantads yourself, you selfish little son of a bitch. Before I'm having the same conversation with your mother as I'm about to have with Elvio's wife. They use clean energy to power the oil wells. They use alternative energy. There's nothing clean about this. Please, Mr. Oilman, tell me how the wind is bad for the environment. Do you have any idea how much diesel they have to burn to mix that much concrete or make that steel and haul this shit out here and put it together with a 450-foot crane? You want to guess how much oil it takes to lubricate that thing or winterize it? In its 20-year lifespan, it won't offset the carbon footprint of making it. And don't get me started on solar panels and the lithium in your Tesla battery. And never mind the fact that if the whole world decided to go electric tomorrow, we don't have the transmission lines to get the electricity to the cities. It would take 30 years if we started tomorrow. And unfortunately for your grandkids, we have a 120-year petroleum-based infrastructure. Our whole lives depend on it. And hell, it's in everything the road we came in on, the wheels on every car ever made, including yours. It's in tennis rackets and lipstick and refrigerators and antihistamines, pretty much anything plastic. Your cell phone case, artificial heart valves, any kind of clothing that's not made with animal or plant fibers, soap, Hand lotion, garbage bags, fishing boats, you name it. Everything. And you know what the kicker is? We're going to run out of it before we find its replacement. It's the thing that's going to kill us all as a species. Oh, the thing that's going to kill us all is running out before we find an alternative. And believe me, if Exxon thought those things right there were the future, they'd be putting them all over the goddamn place. Getting oil out of the ground is the most dangerous job in the world. We don't do it because we like it. We do it because we run out of options. And you're out here trying to find something to blame for the danger besides your boss. There ain't nobody to blame but the demand that we keep pumping it. I'm sorry. Daddy, well, I would warn you about the company you keep, but she does have custody. Let me talk to you about that. I want to stay with you. I'm old enough to choose. I choose you. Well, honey, that's going to break her heart. I'm not worried about her heart. I'm worried about mine. Ainsley asked to stay with me. For the whole week? No, till she leaves for college. Why would she ask that? I don't know. It's Dakota. Baby, she can't run away from home every time she breaks up with a boy? I don't think that's it. Well, what then? I think she wants to know me. She knows you. We're acquaintances, like pen pals. But she don't really know me, honey. What am I supposed to do then? I'm going to be all alone in that giant house with... She's the only reason I married him. We sure fucked up our lives, didn't we? With no way to fix it? Honey, if you tell me you want to try again, I'll try again. It's 2 weeks on, but then 2 weeks off. It's never really 2 weeks off. I mean, something always happens, or some calamity that only you can fix. I can't be second again. With you, I'm always second. Continues.